Well, happy Friday, boys and girls. It is May 8th, okay? So our reading lesson today, we have Unit 10, Lesson 3. We're going to do something called pop-out chaining. You'll see about that, but we're going to have to use a magic word when we're doing that. We also have some new tricky words, except they're really kind of old words because they're on our sight word wall. And a new Scott story, okay? Let's get busy popping out. So look what I brought home to my house. Yeah, our chaining folders. So in this activity, boys and girls, we are going to be looking at a word, reading it, and then I have a magic word I'm going to give you. And we're going to find out how a word, once we have two E's in it, goes from a eh sound to an E sound. All right. So can you read that word that I have there? Yeah, that's a pretty easy word. Yeah, step. All right, I need you to say the magic word. And the magic word today is alakazam. What is it? All right, ready? On my snap, you say it and watch what happens. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look what happened. You said alakazam, and now instead of one E, we have two E's. When we have two E's together, what sound are they making? Yeah, E. Let's try the word now. We went from step to steep. Steep. Yeah. Like, did you ever go up a hill that was like really, really tall? You might say that's a steep hill. All right, let's try another word. Okay, what is our word, boys and girls? Yeah, the word's 10. All right, are you ready to say that magic word and turn that eh into an E? All right, ready? On 3, you're going to say alakazam. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa! What did you turn 10 into? Let's read it. Teen. Teen. Like our teen numbers, like 14, 17, 19. Oh, great job. Let's try another one. Okay, go ahead and read that word. Yeah, that word's fed. Like I fed the dog this morning. All right, on my snap, say that alakazam word. Ready? Look what happened. You turned fed into, go ahead and read it. Feed. Feed. Like your grown-up might say, did you feed the dog today? Wow. Oh, we got to try another one. This is amazing. Okay, what's that word? Yeah, met. Like I met my friend outside, except we stayed apart for a little bit, so we were safe, right? Met. All right, ready? On my slap. Alakazam, ready? Alakazam. All right, you guys are magical or something, because now look. Met turned into meat. Meat. And that word meet with 2 E's means like to meet somebody. Like I'm going to meet him so we can take a walk. All right, meet. I think we need to try one more. Let's see if that word alakazam works again. Okay, can you read that word? Sped. Yeah, sped. That might mean like, oh, that car sped past me so fast. All right, are you ready to try and turn sped into another word on that magic word? All right, last time, when you hear my slap, say alakazam. Ready? Alakazam! You did it again. Let's read this word. Speed. Speed. Like, is it okay to speed in your car? No, it's not okay to speed in your car, but man, you guys did a great job. So imagine, you used the magic word alakazam. We went from words to words, and you're reading them all. You guys are so smart. Let's move on to those tricky words that we kind of already know. Okay, so like I said, yeah, we already know these words. These were on our sight word wall for quite a while now. And now the reason I call them tricky is because, here's our tricky thing. We know when we see one E, we usually say eh. And when we see two E's, we say E. So here's our tricky thing. What's this word? Yeah, it's he. But when we say he, are you hearing eh or E? Yeah, you're hearing E. But do we see two E's? No, so that's already, it's going to make it a little tricky for us because we know now when we see two E's together that they say E. But here we see just one E and it's still making an E sound. So do you see why it's like super important that tricky words can't really be decoded? They have to be in our brain and we have to have them in our brain and out of our mouths in like a second. So it's super important to know our tricky words. So we have he, what's that one? Right, she, and we. Right, so again, each one of these only has one E in it, but they're making that E sound like we hear when we have two E's. So we're going to be seeing a lot of he and she and we, all right? But like I said, we already know them. We're smarty pants. We already have them in our brains. All right, we're going to go on and read a new Scott story. Are you ready? I am. All right, so I have our Scott reader, and we're going to open to that trusty old table of contents. Now, my story is on page 4. I'm going to go backwards a little bit. So here's our story. Yikes. What's our story called? Oops, Red ants. Ooh, I don't really like ants. Let's find out what red ants have to do with in our Scott story. All right. There it is. All right. Lee the sheep had a bad week last week. Red ants bit him on his legs and feet. Oh, poor Lee. Scott had to sweep the ants with his hand to get rid of them. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, poor Lee does not look too happy, does he? Let's see if we can move in on those ants. Well, they're pretty big ants, boys and girls. I hope we wouldn't find ants that big. But yeah, red ants can bite. So if you can see Scott, he is like sweeping, like you might sweep crumbs away. He is sweeping those ants off of Lee's foot. Wow, poor Lee. Continue. Scott was mad at the ants. Ants, he said, Lee is a sweet sheep. Feel free to munch on plants and weeds, but not on Lee. One of the ants said, we feel bad. We will not munch on Lee. We will munch on plants and weeds. Well, let's see. Well, look at the ants. They're standing up and they're talking to Scott and to Lee. What do you think about that? Yeah, do ants talk? No, not around here. I don't think they talk. Yeah. So what kind of story do you think this is? Yeah, a story that really couldn't happen because something in it just can't happen. Yeah, it's a fiction, isn't it? Yeah. So think about it. What part of Lee's body did the ants bite? Yeah, they bit him on his legs, huh? Why do you think they bit Lee? Think about that. I really don't know, but that's a good question. Why do you think they just decided to bite Lee? Yeah, you're right. Maybe because Lee was just kind of standing there and they saw him and then they just decided to bite him. I don't know. All right, let's go and I'll show you your work. Okay, boys and girls, so you can take a look. We've seen these types of pages so many times this year. You're going to read the word and write it under the picture that describes it. Okay, same on the back. All right, so you guys are so smart. I can't wait to see your work. All right, go get it.